All right, so we're diving deep today into what's hot for spring break, what everyone's searching for planning, thinking about as we get closer and closer to kicking back and taking some time off.
Yeah, exactly. It's fascinating, actually. We've got all this data, from those memes and GIFs that are going around to the places everyone's looking to travel, even down to, what kind of nails people are going for. It's really a pretty amazing snapshot of this year's spring break vibe, wouldn't you say?
I think so, and that's exactly what we're doing today, breaking it all down. I mean, think of this as your spring break cheat sheet. What's trending, what to watch out for before you even step foot on the beach.
I love that spring break cheat sheet.
Okay, let's jump right in. And first up, got to talk about what's happening online. It's huge, right?
Oh, it's massive. And you can see it right away in the search trends. Searches for spring break meme. I mean, they've jumped like 400%, and spring break has doubled. It's clear
Oh.
people are looking for laughs. They're sharing stuff online. It's a big part of how they're getting ready for spring break.
I mean, it's almost like you can hear the group chats blowing up already.
You can.
But here's the thing. Where's all this interest coming from?
What?
Because we looked, and LSU's the top university that's searching for spring break stuff. And then Texas is leading the pack as far as states go. Any theories on why they're so, ahead of the game?
It's interesting, right? A couple of things come to mind. I mean, maybe LSU's spring break timing is just perfect this year, or maybe they've got like this super strong student culture around spring break. I mean, we all know some schools just go harder than others.
They do.
And then Texas, well, it's Texas, it's huge. Tons of universities. So yeah, it makes sense. They'd have a ton of people searching. But here's what's wild. When you look at where people are actually searching to travel, it paints a totally different picture.
Yeah, because we're talking Myrtle Beach, Washington, D.C., Panama City Beach, Hawaii, Ocean City. I mean, that's not exactly LSU and Texas territory, right?
No, totally different. And that's what makes this so interesting to me. It's like, maybe at first people are just exploring, casting a wide net, especially if you're in a big state like Texas or at a school that's known for going all out for spring break. But then they start to zero in on specific places and plans.
Okay, this next one, I gotta admit, threw me for a loop. Alaska is the only state where, get this, spring break camp is searched more than college spring break. I mean, what's happening up there?
That is fascinating, isn't it? I mean, it makes you think maybe Alaska's got a different spring break vibe altogether. Maybe family activities are more of a thing there, or maybe they're big on those alternative spring breaks like volunteering and stuff. Definitely not your typical college scene.
All right, let's talk fashion. Some of this is probably no surprise. Bikinis top the list for shopping searches, followed by beach dresses. I mean, duh, right?
No shocker. They're classic spring break staples. But this is interesting. A breakout search for espadrille wedges, with tan espadrille wedges being the most popular style. So maybe that's the footwear trend to watch this year.
Yeah. Okay, and another thing that really jumped out, we saw an 800% jump in searches for spring break captions. And of course, beach captions are trending too. So if you're sitting there stressing over the perfect Instagram line, you're not alone.
Totally. And I think it speaks volumes about how social media has become like this integral part of how we experience things. It's not enough to just go on vacation anywhere. You got to share it, you got to curate it. It's all part of the fun.
I feel personally attacked.
I mean, who isn't thinking about those captions, right?
Okay, and even beauty trends tell a story. I mean, look at the top spring break nail searches this past week. Yellow French tip ombre nails, duck nails, the classic French manicure, of course, and pink chrome nails. I mean, that's quite a range.
It's a good mix, right?
Yeah.
You get your fun, trendy stuff like those duck nails, and then your more timeless looks. So it's not like there's one dominant nail style this year. It's more about finding what works for you.
Last but not least, travel, and I thought this was interesting. Spring break flight is obviously a huge search, but spring break at home is also trending, so clearly people are taking different approaches.
Yeah, you got your hardcore travelers, and then those who are all about just chilling and recharging at home. It just shows you that spring break really means something different to everyone.
So what are the big takeaways? I mean, it seems like this year's spring break is all about online culture, regional trends, specific looks, and of course, sharing it all on social media. And then you've got everything from big trips to staycations. It's a lot.
It is. It's a lot. And, it makes you think about the why behind all of it. What's driving these trends? What does it say about how we value our free time, how we connect with each other, how we express ourselves? I mean, it's almost like these digital breadcrumbs tell a story about us, how we're choosing to unwind and be ourselves in this moment. It's pretty fascinating when you think about it.
Definitely something to think about before you book that flight or hit the nail salon.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening to The Deep Dive. We'll catch you next time.
See ya.